Blah, y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yako. What it do? The outlet to reality. The holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Just kidding. But anyways, fans, I want to thank y'all for staying tuned. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Cha-ching! And I had to bring back my boy Chino from his podcast. Let's talk about
I'll
you.
be your Chino, bro. It's cool, bro. I'll be your Chino.
What's up, fam? And
What's up, bro?
today, what's up? Today we have a special guest. She has her own vlog channel. And the best part, she has over 600 subscribers on YouTube. Give it up for Jaz Rox. What's up, girl?
Hi. Nice to meet you guys.
Same here.
Thanks for inviting me out to the podcast. I've never been on one, so it's my first one.
Oh, it's a pleasure, girl. It's a pleasure. You understand. It was kind of hard to get you, but we got you. So, real quick, I'm gonna share a little quick story that happened to me today. Pretty much, I went to the strip, and I was gonna meet up some friends, and I was walking by. I don't know if you guys remember. There's a spot where they sell the big old drinks like that.
Bro, I'm not from Vegas, man. Stop rubbing it in.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but anyways, I walked by, right? And I see this girl, and she looked at me, and she called my name, like she called me. She's like, "Hey, you want to buy a drink?" I'm like, "Nah, not right now. I'm trying to live for my friends right now." She's like, "Come on, we got good specials." I'm like, everything they say is special. I don't know if it's special. And so she was like really trying to get me this, buy it. I'm like, maybe next time. And she's like, "Hey, guess what? I'm Cuban." I was like, "Oh, okay." And she was cute. I ain't gonna lie. And then the girl next to her, she was like, "And I'm Mexican." That's what she said. And I was like laughing because I'm like, "Damn, y'all really trying to fight for me." And I said this, "Look, man, I don't know how to tell y'all, but I'm actually half Cuban and Mexican. So I'm actually what your baby's gonna look like if you happen to have a mix." They're like, "Oh my gosh, for real?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But anyways, I told them, "Hey, look, I'll catch y'all later. I actually gotta go, but I'll probably stop by." And so I leave, right? So fun fact for people don't know, I'm actually half Mexican and Guatemalan. And here's the crazy thing. My aunt told me, she's like 87 right now, that my great great grandfather actually came from Cuba and Mexico to change his name just to have Mexican citizenship, which I thought was dope. And my favorite movie is Scarface, for those who don't know.
Scarface.
You know what I'm saying? Just to know that I got a little Cuban in me. I love it. But anyways, today I got to get back to my special guest, Jaz Rox. What's up, girl? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. We're doing
Hello?
so real quick, real quick, Jazz. I want to ask.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you good, you good. But real quick, Jazz, what's your like? Tell us so your fans, my fans, to know what is your background. Did you grew up in Vegas, and if not, where? Just so people know, or even the neighborhood where you grew up in.
So I was actually born in California, and I moved here when I was around like 6 years old. But I come from a background of Peruvian parents, and I've gone there
Oh,
since I was probably 5 or 6. Yeah,
Damn,
so I go like
oh,
almost every
Peruvian.
year. And yes, that's
y'all make
right.
some good food, man. I ain't gonna
We
lie.
do, we do.
That
That's
lomo saltado.
oh,
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 he
dang.
knows.
My homie knows. Yeah, actually Chino's Guatemalan, so that's my brother. That's my half brother. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my guy right here. You know what I'm saying?
She's like, I thought he was Filipino.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's why they call you Chino,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, there we go.
right?
that shoots. Damn, she caught it, bro. She undercover. She knows it.
Only the Latinos know. Everyone else be like, I'm not comfortable calling you that.
Right.
Yeah, for
It's a hard
real.
word.
It is.
Oh man. Well, this is pretty cool because I'm gonna be honest, Jazz. So I've seen a lot of your episodes and they're really funny, and I love the intro. Dun, 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 dun. Like it just gives me pumped. I was like, damn, she know how to party. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang. And I gotta ask you something. So what made you want to start your YouTube channel? That's the first question. Like, did someone inspire you, or you're like, man, forget everybody, I'm just gonna do it?
No, I actually have always wanted to do YouTube. I think when I was like in about sixth grade, like in middle school, I actually had a channel. I don't remember it, so it's probably just out there somewhere with all these videos that I don't remember. But
All
I
right, for
just
the next person who can find the old channel, we'll send you $50.
I'm gonna go really messed up with that. No, I had a little red camera. I would take it with me everywhere, and I would just take videos of me and my friends just being crazy or dumb or like just being fun, silly, dancing, singing, whatever it was that we were doing. And I would record it all the time. I never felt comfortable posting it on YouTube. But I do remember like recording and having my own camera like in middle school, and I knew in that moment that I like loved it. And then starting in high school, I was actually in a class called video production my junior year and my senior year, and I that's where I learned to edit, and I absolutely loved it. I did more like interview styles and stuff like that, so it was a little bit different than what I actually do right now. And then about 3 years ago is when, or 2.5 years ago is when I decided that I wanted to do YouTube officially, and I had the money, so I went out of my way, bought my camera, and I started. I really didn't remember how to edit. I didn't really have any plans on what like what specifically I would want my channel to be about. Um, I just kind of took like a leap of faith, like what people say. Um, and I honestly love it, but I did stick to it more because at the end of the day, like I like going back to my vlogs and like watching them, and they're very good memories that I have with people that I love and care about. And it's amazing to see like how much I've grown from my first video up to like the video that I'm at right now, which I'm going to be posting my 100th vlog this Wednesday, which
Ooh,
is crazy.
Man, 100 episodes. Wow.
damn,
Or
she
vlog.
yeah, she
100 of them.
beat our record. I ain't gonna lie.
That's more than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's different. It's exciting, and honestly, I love it. And I think this is the first thing I've ever really been passionate about, and I love it. I love learning to edit. It's frustrating sometimes. It can be very frustrating, but I definitely wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So
Wow, that's pretty dope. Now, for those who don't know, real quick, I actually met Jazz at a dance party at Rhythm Events Studio, something like that.
Yeah,
And
Cove, it's called a club, bro. Just be
yeah,
real.
right, right. And my guy, Jose, he basically invited me, and I remember Jazz was sitting with like four girls, and pretty much, I'm not gonna lie, Jazz, you were really quiet. Like you were so quiet. I was saying a few stuff, and you're just smiling. And then I think the only time I made her laugh is I was like, man, they put my song Cumbia, because you know me, I'm a Cumbia gangster, so
Yeah.
that's where I come out. So I'm like, and she's like, okay, cool. And so I'm doing my dun 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 dun. Dun. I was just breaking it down. I was like, all right, cool. Now I'm getting her laughing now. She's feeling comfortable now, and it's so cool because honestly, I had no idea you did YouTube. If I would have known, I would have right away told you, girl, man, we got to collab, girl, you know, right there in person. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was really
yeah.
cool that you know what I'm saying, you seem like a really chill, like a real person. Like you're not, I met people, I ain't gonna lie, some people are very, you know, cocky, and it's really hard to have a conversation with them because it's all about them. But you're so different. I
Yeah.
could tell you humble. So that's good, girl. Don't change
Oh,
that. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
my friends would not let me not be humble. Like they bring me down. They always keep it real. Like for sure. Like my girls, my guys, like all of them will 110% always keep me grounded, and that's what I love. Because even my family, like my mom is like my number one supporter. Like if I don't upload, she'll be like, "You didn't upload this week. Where's your video?"
Oh
And I'm
wow.
just like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Real
Damn.
Like
fan.
everything.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes I do get busy though. Like, I mean, I do have jobs outside of this. This is like kind of like my side thing that I love to do, and like, but it's hard. The editing does take time. It's time consuming. Then coming up with
Mm.
video ideas, and then people that come with you and do the videos with you. It's something else, every single time. So,
Wow. So Chino, you got any questions for my girl right here, Jazz?
Yeah, so first and foremost, Jazz, Chino, I have my own podcast called Let's Talk About You. So nice to meet you.
nice to meet
Um,
you.
so the first thing I see the three of us have in common, right? We have our own types of, I guess, shows or ways to interact with people, right? He has his video podcast. I have a pure audio podcast, and then you have your blog, right? Um, personally, I'm not really too open about like putting my life out there. So do you ever stop to think about that? Like, does it bother you, or do you just enjoy just like, hey, you know what? I don't care what people see or not. Like, do you have a limit of what you're willing to show on camera or not show on camera?
That's a good question. I definitely only show what I feel I'm comfortable with. I think and I go through that should be private, I keep to myself. Even with the people that I do have in my videos, I sometimes will send the videos with to them beforehand, just in case they need to confirm that they're okay with the video or the footage that I'm putting out there. I make sure that everyone's comfortable. I don't post anybody that's not comfortable with any type of video. Um, I know some people don't prefer to be vlogged, or some people like in that environment are not comfortable being on camera, or it's just it's different things every time. So I try to make sure that everyone is comfortable that is in my videos or included in my videos. And even for me, like sometimes I think it can be a little bit difficult sharing my life, just because there's just parts of it that I rather keep to myself. But like for example, like a subject that I do touch on my channel is depression and anxiety, because I've personally gone through that on my own, and I for the longest never wanted to share it. But then I realized that there are a lot of people that can relate, and maybe I could help. And sometimes, like, hear out if they have no one, or they feel like they have no one, or they don't know what to do, because it's hard being in that situation, because I think sometimes you don't want to reach out for help, or sometimes you don't want to talk to people that are closest to you, because you might feel judged for feeling a certain type of way or opening up about certain things. And so sometimes it's better to talk to a stranger, because they don't
For
know
sure.
anything about you. So I think in that aspect, I'm okay with opening up about my life. I try to be as open as I can with certain things, but obviously, like, I have things that I want to be private about. So
I
That's
feel,
dope. That's dope. That's a really that's authentic, and that's what I like. That's
yeah, yeah.
thank you.
it's powerful, because there's like we had this conversation the last episode we did together with Yako. We had someone who, had trouble with the way of her appearance, right? She talked how she struggled with it, but then she put it out there and it helped a lot of people. And you're talking about depression, anxiety. I think it's doing the same thing, and I salute you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, honestly, like for me, I break every rule. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
I
this motherfucker
yeah,
puts everything in,
I put
and he
everything
don't
on the
care.
table. I don't really like, honestly, the way I see it is that, like, before I used to be real careful. I'm like, man, my job might see it. Man, I don't really care if my job see it, because I like the way I see it, it's like, man,
Well,
this is
that I
my
don't really care about,
yeah,
but
right,
yeah.
right. I'm like, look, I'm about to shine. So I'm like, I'm trying to retire young. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of things, like you're gonna be, I mean, Chino's right. There's some stuff I say in my other episodes that are very explicit. Like I'll share stories, things like, people shouldn't know, but I had to tell. I couldn't hold it. And it just makes me feel kind of like free because I let it out. Like, I don't know. And also my fans could see where I'm coming from. Like I do talk about when I got bullied. That's something very personal. When I was in high school, I used to get in a lot of fights, and it's not like I wanted to fight, but it just happened to come in my life, and I kind of shared that as a way of, man, I feel I'm back to reality. I'm back, and I feel stronger. And
And I just want to apologize, Yakov. I didn't know back then I was bullying you. I'm sorry, man.
nah, bro, you were good, bro. You funny, man. But but
We
yeah,
went to the same high school, in case you guys didn't know.
Oh.
yeah. So he's in Shot City, but that's my homie right there. But yeah, like I see what you're saying, Jazz. There's some things I agree with you that you want to keep to yourself, that you don't want everybody to find out. And I feel you, because it's all about privacy, and it comes down what is privacy. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just more like when someone is ready to speak about things, because I don't think it's fair that uh like some people are ready to talk about a subject and then they kind of get put on the spot or something like that. So like in that aspect is what I mean, more of like the privacy end, or the privacy kicks in. But I agree. I mean, the whole bullying thing. I'm so sorry. I mean, I experienced that, but as a girl, it's a little bit more cruel.
Oh, for
Oh
real?
my god, I can't even think. Oh my god, I can't even
Damn.
imagine.
Now, was
Y'all
it?
talk a lot of shit. Let's just be real. Girls talk a lot of shit.
I mean,
I try to steer away from that. That's not what I like at all. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the mic.
no, you good. You good. Was it in high school or in like elementary that girls were talking smack?
I mean, I think the whole talking bad is gonna always happen, especially like in this environment. You're gonna have the people that support you and then the people that hate you. And
Yeah.
so with that you just gotta grow with that, But I definitely experienced it more in middle school.
Oh, wow.
I Yeah, and it was not fun. But
Yeah.
I mean, it happens, it makes you stronger, makes you a better person.
Yeah, you learn from experiences like that.
Yeah.
Um, I wanted to ask, do your friends ever be like, okay, can you put the fucking camera down now? Like, do you ever be like, you guys are doing something, you just pull out the camera because you want to film it, and then they go like, oh my god, do you have to film this? Like, are you at that point yet where you just keep pulling out the camera every 2 minutes?
No, actually, no. My friends are
No.
always down. They're always very like, this could be a great vlog idea, Jasmine. This could be this for this vlog, or this is the new series. Like they were the ones that were like, this is the Chug Chug Pass, which I recently just did for Christmas at the Christmas bar. They were the ones that were like, this is a new series. If you guys want to see this, like let us know, let Jasmine know, and we'll make this a whole thing. And so like that's how that's starting.
They
But
just want to drink.
yeah,
Right.
but no, I think my friends are very understanding and they love to support me in any way that they can. And so they know that this is something that I'm very passionate about. And I think we all push one another to become like better versions of ourselves. And we know what each one of us is passionate for. So we don't want each other to give up on our dreams. So even then, like if we have to support in some way, like I have two of them that do lashes, and then I have one of them that's more into business and like more in the business side, and like we all of us are just trying to push each other to grow and aspire and accomplish our dreams. So I think I'm very lucky in that area where they're not like put the camera down. Obviously, like I know when to put it down, and when not to.
Oh, that's dope. I'm gonna be honest. That episode you did about the Christmas bar, I loved it. I actually went to the spot. I took my best friends. We all went there, and they actually flew in Chicago. I mean to Vegas. My bad. And it was like about like five of us, and we got there, and I was like, "Yo, we gotta go there because this girl on YouTube, she was talking about it. It looked amazing. We have to go." And we actually went there. We drank like a couple stuff, and it was so cool. Like even the decoration. So you actually
Yeah.
inspired me to do that. I was gonna tell you something real quick because I like the way like it felt like you guys were having fun, which you were, and the atmosphere was great. Now, here's the thing. I was gonna ask you, there's a Cuban spot. I don't know if you guys, well, if you ever thought of going to film at a Cuban restaurant. There's a spot right there on Henderson called Cafe Cuba Cafe. It looks like, I ain't gonna lie, it looks very romantic. You got the light dimmed, you got candles flying everywhere. No, but you got the candles in each table. But the food
Yeah.
is so good. I ain't gonna lie. So in Chicago, we got this spot called Senor Pan, and they have the best.
Senor Pan, bro.
Yeah, bro. They got the best Cuban sandwich ever. So
Now I
I'm
can relate.
you're right. Thank you, bro. Welcome back.
The café con leche.
Yeah, yeah, right. And I was like, yo, this is so good. So I haven't found a good spot in Vegas until I found that spot. And I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the best sandwiches I've ever tried. And I don't know, I'm just if you're trying to go over there one of these days and film, let me know. I will stop by because I love that food. I'll be down. I'll be down if you're trying to, do a little, and
You
then I'll
gotta
be
send
like,
me the information.
I
Send me the
got you.
information and I'll check it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll send it to you because it's dope. I highly recommend it.
That bar that Jazz went to should sponsor her because she just brought some people into that bar because of her video.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a true fact. That's true. Oh man, that's pretty dope. And Jazz, real quick, I wanted to ask you. So one of your episodes, you actually went to Chicago with XVX. Now, that's the crazy thing because Chino, I don't know if you know, but this guy, he has a high following. Like this guy, I saw on TikTok and he's on like YouTube and he has a lot of followers.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know who the hell XVX is.
Well, Jazz,
And I apologize if XVX is watching this episode.
don't worry, we'll tell him. We'll tell him, we had back signal. Not saying- but I want to. Well, yeah, Jazz, if you can elaborate about a little bit about him and how you guys met, because I was shocked.
Uh, we actually met through mutual friends. I actually never really expected to meet him. It just kind of happened. When I first filmed my first vlog, I texted him and I was like, "Do you really like YouTube?" Like I really asked him. And he was like, "Yeah, like I love it. Like it's so much fun. Like I just make funny videos like all the time." And like he just told me how he felt about it. And then like I think like a couple days later I was like, "Oh, here's my first vlog." And I was like, "Check it out. Let me know what you think." And he was like, "Okay." And so then he like somehow just posted it on his Instagram, and um that's how I came, I guess, like in a sense kind of came to be. But it was just, I was just more looking for his input. It wasn't like I was asking him to put me out there, but he liked it and he told me, he's like, "No, you're really good at it. Like this is definitely something for you." I enjoyed the video. And yeah, he's a funny person. He has a very funny personality. He's very out there. He definitely pushed me when we were in Chicago to be more outgoing, because I was a little bit more shy. But overall, like I think once I'm in a more comfortable setting, I'm very outgoing. I'm more of me. Like I I think I'm a very friendly and outgoing person, so it's not hard to be cool with me. He was just more out there. Like when we were out there, we were gonna go to the, how here we have the Happy Place. There's one in Chicago, is there not?
I actually
Happy
never been there.
place.
I haven't been
It's
there,
like
man.
a photo museum place, and I really wanted to go, but we ended up going too late. But we went to the Purple Pig. Purple Pig.
Oh, Purple Pig. Yeah, that we have that here.
That place was bomb.
Bomb. Oh
I'm not
man,
gonna lie.
y'all got great clubs. I'm not gonna lie, but we got the food here.
Hell yeah, the food way
Um,
better.
we went over there, so we went to that. It was really cool. And the guy, no, when we were on the pier,
Yeah,
the
Navy Pier,
skateboarding.
Navy
Shout
Pier.
out Navy Pier. 4 years
Hell
of
yeah.
my life, I used to work there.
We went to the Navy Pier, and we actually met some people that were doing, what are they? It was like helicopter rides. Like they would sell
Yeah, yeah,
helicopter
yeah.
rides, and they knew him, and so they were like, "We'll give you a free helicopter ride if you just like come and like check us out, blah blah." Blah. And so we went the next day. Literally the next day, we went and we got on a helicopter, and it was the best experience ever. I think it was just like so amazing. But him overall, like actually hanging out with him and being with him and actually getting to see him in his environment, like getting to meet his supporting following, it was amazing. It made me feel like, you know what, like this is definitely what I love, and what I like, that definitely was different. It impacted me in the way that I viewed like YouTube and all of that. I noticed that like some of his followers did end up following me, and like they messaged me from time to time, and they're like, "When are you coming back to Chicago?" And I'm all like, I want to go back. Like I do. I really like the environment there. Everybody was so nice at his meet and greet. Um, Even like the moms that would, because his videos mostly have to do with like his mom and like him pranking his mom and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But him overall as a person, he's a great person, a great friend, and he definitely did push me more into following my dreams in that time, because it's very hard when you first start, like to kind of want to keep going and stuff like that. So yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome
very
when you
grateful
have
for him.
That's awesome when you have creators like that who are just willing to, help you out. Not even like you don't even have to ask for it sometimes. Sometimes they'll just see like, you know what, hey, you know what? I saw that I struggled in the beginning too. Let me help the next person who's trying to come up and give them some tips and some advice. And I think that's pretty dope. So shout out XVX. I'm sorry you never seen your video, bros. I'll look it up right after this episode. I promise.
That's funny. No, that's good. That's good. Well, here's the thing, Jazz. If you do come back to Chicago, you gotta let me know in Chino, because we'll give you the real tour in Chicago.
The
Because
real tour.
there's a
Oh
lot of stuff you didn't go to. Because you went to, don't get
no,
me wrong, you went to
we
Willis
were
Tower,
there.
Sears Tower. You went
You did all
to,
the tourist stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, did all the tourist stuff, but we wanted to go to because they kept telling us about like certain areas of Chicago where they sold like the real like authentic food, and we wanted to go, but we didn't get a chance to because it was just like two of us, and we weren't like too. We were still trying to figure out how to get around because we weren't really Ubering. We were like kind of walking to a lot of places too. But I did get to try the deep dish pizza, and I fell in love.
Do you guys not have deep dish there?
I mean, we have.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Oh, okay.
No.
I'm spoiled.
We got Giordano's, but it's not good, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
It tastes like plastic. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's not I get sad after I finish. I'm like, damn, bro, what happened?
I couldn't notice, bro. You ate the whole pizza.
I know, man. I'm on fat ass. You know me. I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's true. Like the thing is, I went to Chicago 3 times this week, girl. And honestly,
What?
No, 3 times this year. My bad.
Okay, I was gonna say, bro, you didn't even hit me up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
I didn't let me know you were here.
Right? What the fuck? I thought we were boys.
I know. I'm sorry, bro. I changed my phone number. Not just kidding. But no, honestly, like, man, the tickets were so cheap. I went for $45. You're not gonna believe it, for 2.5 months.
Oh wow.
That's a really good deal.
That's pretty cheap, yeah.
Oh yeah, you couldn't go wrong. It's like, man, I had to. When I got there, I felt like I was at Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because I love Chicago's food. I wanted to eat everything: tacos. I wanted to eat Mediterranean food. I wanted to eat Chinese food because it's so different. Like honestly, Vegas, I'm gonna give them credit. Vegas, like Chino said, has the best like party life. If you're trying to have a good time, turn up. Turn down for what? But Chicago, hands down, like Chino said, the best food, like the best.
We got it's just culture, man. There's a lot of culture here, man. That's what I love about it.
The culture.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
black.
Right. We got Chief Keef too, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? So we be.
But you know what? That leads me to a good point, and I'm gonna ask Jazz because you live in Vegas, but you're not from Vegas, man. So I'm gonna ask her, what is it like growing up in Vegas before you're 21? Like, what is there to do before you're 21? Because, like, for us, the city is just the city, and it's fun. You can go to a lot of places, but I feel like Vegas is, and I only know the Strip and stuff like that. Like, I've been to Vegas twice, and I only know like the Strip. But so, what is there to do when you're not 21, but you're still trying to hang out?
I mean, growing up, we didn't have the water parks yet. Like, literally, once I was in high school, that's when the water parks started opening up. So that ended up being something later on that was available for us. Living in the desert, it's so hot. Sometimes in the summer, like, you don't want to go out. But literally, what we would do, like, growing up here, what I would do, I had a bunch of, like, neighbors that were around my age and my brother's age. So we'd go out, play our Foursquare, or, like, in really hot, sunny days, we'd all, like, get some water balloons and like do a water balloon fight. But like really like out here there's not really much to do, so you would start doing sports and stuff. Like I first did volleyball, did taekwondo, I did dance when I was younger, but I only stuck to hip hop at that time. Then from there, like I started doing like everything else. I ended up loving soccer, so I stayed with soccer for a while. But there's not really much before being 21. Like you really have to just be friends and like want to hang out with all your friends and go to the movies or like grab a burger, go to the park. It's just, I feel like it's kind of like normal like anywhere else.
Yeah, just hanging in there, just like I can't wait till I'm 21.
Right.
I mean, I wasn't really like that though. No, even when I turned 21, I think it took me like 6 months to like be like, I'm gonna go to a club. Like I'm a
damn
club, like.
Wow.
And the first night I turned 21, bro, like 6 a.m. I didn't want to leave. They're like, sir, you gotta get going. It's time to go home.
Oh man, that's funny.
No.
So bad.
Dude, you know what I did? I went to Mexico when I was 18. I turned 18, and over there you can actually.
Motherfucker, I was drinking at 12 years old in Guatemala, bro. I don't know about 18.
Damn, you lucky, bro. I was like, man, I feel like the happiest guy on the block, man. I was just partying, man. I was drinking. I told my mom, be honest with you. I called her up. Mom, I got real drunk at the club, my first club ever. She's like, Nico, you can't be doing that. I thought you better. I said, mom, but you understand, I'm trying to live life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, honestly, like hands down, yeah, 21 is pretty good. I wish they changed the age, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, I mean, in Peru it's 18, but I snuck into a club when I was 16 in Peru.
oh,
Like I used my cousin's ID.
oh, dang. Okay, Jazz. Okay, I see
Completely
that.
different people. They're like, whatever.
Yeah,
US ID, whatever.
right. Let her
So,
pass. Let her pass.
I want to ask. So, what is your goal now with your channel? So, I see you have a little over 600 subscribers, right? So, what are your goals moving forward? What do you want to achieve with your channel?
You know what? I am my friends. I've heard this so much lately towards me, and I'm like starting to think I really am doing this, but I keep getting told I sell myself short. And it's because I keep making these small goals, and I'm not really like shooting for the stars, like like I'm not really going for it, you know what I mean? And I was at like 620 something subscribers, and then in the month of December I decided to start doing giveaways for like each video, and I would upload it twice a week. And in that span I gained like 10, 15 followers, 20 followers max in a span of 2 weeks. And I was just like, now if I'm really committing to it, like I could really like put myself out there. Um, my goal with this, honestly, at the end of the day, I would love to do this as my dream job. I would love it. I would love to grow and like, like be able to reach people that obviously haven't been reached with like the depression and anxiety area of life. And but honestly, I think it would be a dream come true if I could hit like 100K subscribers.
Oh,
That
that's awesome.
that would be like an amazing goal. Right now, my mini goal is like 1,000, then 10,000, then 50.
Build your way up. That's awesome, though. That's awesome.
So like, yeah, my number one goal would be like 100,000. But it's more for me like, I guess at the end of the day, because I was never worried about subscribers, it was just more like I want to make sure that at the end of the day, I'm always being me, and I give people the authentic version of me. Because I've been told like like what do you do, like what's trending, what's this, what's that, and I'm just like I'll do a trend if I feel like it suits me, like if it's me. I'm not gonna just try to fake being a person that I'm not, because at the end of the day, like it might take me a little bit longer, but at least I'm me, you know. So that's lame. Sitting here like, wow.
No, but no, that's true though. Stay true to yourself. That's awesome because you can tell when you watch like the really big million subscriber YouTubers where they fake everything. Everything is set up. But if you're being real, I think that's going to take you far, and I think you're going to do awesome. And I challenge you to 500,000 subscribers.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah,
You can get there.
yeah.
Watch after. I'm gonna subscribe after this episode. So now there you go. One's off the board.
Right, he's moving up. It's one step closer, so you be good. Yeah, and I'll definitely too. Like when I post this, I'm gonna definitely like promote it so my fans to follow you. Um, and I'm actually gonna wrap it up, guys. But
Yeah.
thank you again, Jazz, for coming through. My fans out there. This is the Outlet to Reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. Tomorrow I got an episode with Michelle Obama's first cousin, one of the biggest stars of all times. So y'all gotta check it out. But anyways, Chino, any last words you want to say to your fans, real quick?
New episodes coming in January. Okay, just trying to get over through the holidays, and new episodes coming out. Catch me on Spotify. Let's talk about you. Catch me on Instagram, LTAY podcast. Slowly but surely we're getting up there.
And Jazz, what about you, girl? Anything you want to share to your fans?
Thank you guys for supporting me, and I can't wait to keep making vlogs. I have so much in store. I am just keeping those doors closed until they can just happen. But I hope that you guys like this podcast. Subscribe if you guys are not already, and make sure to comment down below if you guys want to see me again.
I like that.
Damn.
That was deep. I like that. I like that. That was gangster.
She a pro. Shout out to the sound guy too.
Yeah, right.
Tom.
Yo, what's up,
Shout
man?
out.
Yeah, you did great, brother. You did great. You brought it back.
All that
together.
work in the backstage, you know.
Yeah,
Couldn't have done it without you.
Right.
Trying to be very quiet.
Oh man.
He's eating his chips all quiet and shit.
Yeah. He's like, man, I got that ranch still. I still got that ranch. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys.
Yeah.
Peace.